We are back again and we will do something different today. This is F2L practicing and yeah, it's old man queuing and we just do some fun with F2L. The rules are the following. Playing the whole cross, that's still a thing, but without any explanation or anything that's too much, that takes too much time. So our cross will be not that nice, but try to be sub 8 moves. It's definitely the goal, but the major thing comes after, which means when we finish the cross, we will check for F2L pairs, all of them, and we will try to execute the hardest ones, or yeah, the exotic ones. So this basically is about practicing hard cases, which in time will be in muscle memory, so they will be executed in fast solves or speed solves later on, hopefully, after they sink in. So we will be experimenting with algorithms. I think these algorithms are fine for sub 20 or sub 15. I don't know further times because I'm not there yet, but these might be switched or not as good for a 5-second solve. But for now on, anything under sub 30 could use these algorithms, and then these are fine. The basic rule is when these algorithms are practiced enough, as I measured them, they are all sub 1 second, the hard ones, and I think the easier ones are sub half seconds or so. So that should be fine, considering that there are 4 F2L pairs after we finish the cross. So basically doing the cross in 2 or 3 seconds after planning is viable. Resolving these cases in 1 second should be fine, which means 4 seconds plus 3 seconds, which is 7 seconds, and then executing and recognizing the OLL and PLL with AUF should be no more than 5 seconds, which comes to 12 seconds regarding execution, and the rest of the time should be looking for F2L cases in the solve, which means basically that with these times anything should be possible under 15 seconds. So that's the basic goal. Then of course two-side OLL recognition without too much to say, and two-side PLL, which we will miss sometime, because why not? And AUF, of course. Basically the pieces are here, here, here and here. So red goes here, green straight to here, orange to here, and the blue one should go to this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 moves is a basic cross solution, but that's fine. That's less than 8, so it's fine. And then looking for, we are facing this side and we will stay on this side, but we will look around the whole cube, finding F2L cases. We got this pair, which is a hard case, I think. or not a standard one. Anything that's not in the top layer is not a standard one for me. Okay, this one is the top layer. It's easy. That's 2. So we've got the red, green, and the orange green pair. Red blue here, and the last one is blue orange. Okay, these cases when nothing is on top, I mostly don't have any specific algorithm for that, so we need to pick something up and then move forward. All right. Let's see this case. This case needs a rotation. This case is basically the same as, so the red blue one is basically this case, and the red green one is this case where the corner, the edge is not in place but near, and it's solved. So which one should we start? Okay, checking for, all right, and everything needs rotation because of the orientation of the edges here. And okay, starting with this one, this is an easy one. The starting point is placing the other hand side, and then pairing like this, and then inserting. We've got these two, which is this is a specific case. I'm trying to use an algorithm for that. Hi there, fake Danny. So I think this algorithm is kind of fun, because this specific pair needs to go in the back slot. So anything that goes to the back slot, I think it's acceptable to do a reg grip or a soft reg grip. This is a hard one because we need to place our thumb up. But that's fine. That's basically counts as 1.5 move, a little bit less than a half move, but a little bit more than 1 move. So it's in between, because this would be 1 move, but we need to move our fingers not to touch anything here. So that's more than 1 move to grab this, which is acceptable if we insert something to the back, because then we will see more later on. So for this specific case, when white facing up, corner is slotted, the edge is slotted here, no alert. Oh, for followers, you mean that? Oh, I don't know how to set that up, but I will check that later on. But thank you. Okay, so for this case, from home grip, we do a reg grip. Then that's easy to move the back side of the cube. Then we move this away. Okay, I hope that that's the case, or let me see. This right hand side. Okay, no, this one push back, then okay, I might mess that up. Okay, this will do. So for a reg for this move is fine. Then see what we got here. The red blue is an easy case and easily executed from here. So we move on for this one, which is which would be a really bad thing to do, because we insert this one to here and then we need to move for the back slot. So that would make completely sense to resolve this case, but that's not the case for this practice. So basically we need to move front, left, move top, front, back, no, left back and front back. Okay, so we've got this one here. All right, this could or could not switch the orientation of the edges, but right now we place the edge back here, which creates a nice hard case, or a harder one to recognize. But anything that's slotted and not flipped means on edge side means that we don't need to rotate for any standard algorithm. So we need to just handle the top side and checking the corners top, which is blue, and checking the side of the edge, which is red, means that we've got all the information how to resolve this case. And this is for me a major takeaway to orient and recognize the case from a valid perspective. So this one is a perspective that could be seen, could be deduced from, we've got all the slots solved. So this should be the red blue one. So this is a valid case in speed solving too. So the major thing is to put the top, which could be seen from anywhere, on the same side where the adjacent edge color is, which means we need to put blue over the red side. If we will see some other cases when if this would be, the red would be on top, then we need to put this one over here. So this case is simply resolved by this move. Okay, this is the edge. From two sides, it's the easiest thing to recognize. So this one from two-side recognition, no bookend here, and we've got a small checkerboard here, red, green, red. So this is, I don't know, I never know the name. I think this is the E-perm. I know which perm it is, but I don't know the name for that, which could be resolved from this angle. And the marker for AUF is, I think, this one. Basically, it looks almost the same from both sides. What I look for is these two colors should be in this position. I cannot tell that any further. So if it's in this position, you can execute right away the AUF. Olaf, we're doing good. Olaf is here to help. Olaf can solve the cube in 2 seconds, but the current world record is for humans only. So the cross, red ready to go, green in position. So how I would resolve this is moving red over here, pushing blue on top, and while I move red to place, then blue could easily go in the right spot. And then we just need to resolve the orange one, which needs D2s, double D2s or something like that. Or we can go the other way and then having red moved here, orange then moved here. And while pushing in orange, we do the same with the blue one. So I go for that one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's see the F2L cases. The red-blue one is a nice case. From here, it's not even a hard one, so we will not start with that. See the orange, green. It's much more what we are looking for. We have the corner for him here, so later. Red, green is here, nice, which is basically this case, which is a kind of easy one. And what do we miss? Ah, this one. Okay, we will start with this one because this is a tricky one too. The corner, okay, how I recognize this is the corner here is flipped. You can tell that from checking the colors, and they are not matching. Matching colors are for red, the red one and the orange one here. So if this orange would be here, then this is a slotted, not flipped edge. But this is a flipped one, and that's from this angle that's harder to recognize. But I've started to recognize colors by simply just matching them like this. So green, orange means they are adjacent, and that means this corner is flipped, and all of the colors are different. So this corner should go to the back slot, which is a nice one. And this edge, sorry, I messed up the naming. So, which means basically we need to we need to visit the corner to see which case we've got here. Okay, for easier recognition, the corner could be anywhere in the top, and we somehow from look ahead, we could know that this corner has this corner is the corresponding corner for this edge. So what I use for recognition is the top color always from the corner and from the edges too, because that could be seen from any angle. And I feel that that's important. I don't say that it's easy to memorize or recognize cases like this, but that's the only way right now that I can see is viable without too much U moves or something like that. So this corner is matching, the top is matching the face of the cube, which means that we've got the nicest case here. For this case, the really not too much moves and really nice to execute. So if the corner is matching the front side, then we should simply just put the corner on the place where it goes, and then the algorithm looks like we use right, and from this position, so we started from home grip. So I think that this is a really nice algorithm. So we move right side, then push the back with or index finger, and then U prime, and then place the back in position, and that's it. We just move to our home grip. That's really, I think, 5 moves or so, and then we've got a solve case in the back. So the major point is the recognition here, because after we recognize the case, then the execution is really quick. So next one is from this angle is this case. This is a flip edge, and we've got the matching corner, so that's basically the same with the other hand here. So left, back, top, back, and left. They solved this corner, nice. We've got more than 70 or 80 cases, and regarding the position, it's about 200 cases. So getting the same case 2 times, it's really nice. Okay, let's stick to the flipped corner, flipped edge, which is in the same. So it's slot where it needs to go. That's a different case, but basically that looks almost the same, but it just simply stays on this place. What we look for, okay, we could look for the white sticker on any of these cases because that's the easiest thing, but we cannot look for the white sticker when it's on the back. So this one is I do for this a new algorithm because I don't like the sledgehammer one, which looks like something like yeah, if we are from this angle, we need to do a sledgehammer which picks up the edge and orients it right, and then we simply just insert it, but I don't really like that. So we the top is adjacent to the front, so we put the corner to the back like the original algorithm, and then a soft rag grip, which I consider as one move, is needed, but then to stabilize the cube, pinky hi goitu. Thanks for the follow. It's really nice. So I think pinky finger, that small one, moves from home grip to this position, and the index finger to the top. That stabilizes the cube for for this one, for the thumb F move. That's really quick. That could be executed really quick. That I really like that algorithm, and it's much more better than, let's see the other one. I really like that better. This is the other algorithm. For here, my thumb moves so slowly and could miss this move, and then the double flick is hard to position my hand here and then do this. This is the standard one for this case, but I like the other one too. I didn't see that in any places, so I come up with this algorithm myself, which does not mean a single thing. Okay, let's see the final case, which is a pretty much standard case here, which needs a rotation regarding the top of the edge, but we are doing rotationless exotic things. So basically this would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that could be executed from this side, and I think that's the same, and it feels much more nicer. Hi there, Davids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so from this angle, and I like to when the corners are seated, I like to do the algorithms from both sides. So at this case, simply just pick up the corner like this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again stabilizing. Meanwhile, you can stabilize with soft regrip the cube for the following 1, 2, this one, 3, 4, and that's I think that's so much nicer. that has a so much nicer flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. OLL, JPerm, and the marker is this one, so yeah, don't need to push the top. Fine. Okay, so a quick cross solution is blue seated, green ready to go, orange ready to go, and then we've got the red one. It's basically, we move green over here. Before that we set up red, and then red could go back and green could go in place relative to blue, and then orange, and then orient the cross, which is okay. Let's see the finger tricks. Moving red over here sets up for the next move. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and for the final one, 5. And we are, meanwhile, while we do the orange, we need to regrip and then push for the 6th move. Coolness. 6 move cross is always good. Nice. Okay, we've got this pair, which is, I love this pair because I've got, I think for the algorithms that in any case of this pair could be so nice that simply it's just easy to recognize and easy to execute. We've got meanwhile this corner in place, this edge flipped. For this corner we've got this edge over here, but the orientation is bad from this angle, and this corner for this corner goes to with this edge. So let's deal with this one. Hopefully this one will flip this edge and then the orange edge, and then we can deal with a keyhole for the back slot easily, but we will see. So this case is considered a hard case, but we can simply just do something like this, which will flip this edge nicely and set up the case, and it's ready to insert here. Nice. Okay, and we haven't flipped this edge, which is a shame, but we will see. Okay, let's see. This case is considered hard, I think, and the flipped case is considered hard, but there's the same from here white facing, which means orange is adjacent to the front. Yeah, for this one, the standard would be the same sledgehammer and then do the magic. But we can do that from the same as before. Okay, still haven't flipped this edge, so we need to rotate and then keyhole, and this one is a pretty standard one, but okay, from this angle, yeah. Two-side PLL. Cheaper. Yeah, I switched the B2 to a D2, but that's all right. Okay, we've got a cross. Okay, orange goes here, which picks up red but places it in bad position. Green is in place. Blue ready to go, so I would do something like nothing nice could be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see. This case is pretty much an easy case from here. Flipped edge is always nice, but this case is a specific case for that. So we've got these two pairs, and then we've got these pairs, the worst one, and these two. Okay, these two goes to the back right here. How this would look like from the front is basically a sledgehammer and then an insertion, I think, yeah. And we can execute that from the back like this, and then insert. That consists a regrip, but that's worse for the back insertion, I think. Okay, this one is easy. It contains a sledgehammer, which means some of these edges could flip, which is good. Because now we've got the green on top instead of red. So we move for this corner and this specific case in the back. And we've got for the last case this one. Okay, this corner is deducted because it's not on top and not here. Yellow corner is here, and the top is full yellow with this corner. So meaning that if it's green, then white is on back, and from this angle this is hard to recognize what to do, but these two are matching, so these two comes together. So basically an easy insertion from here is guaranteed because of the color match of the top and the front. So we should not think about any special movement besides right and R and U moves for the insertion, which means that if these two are matching, I think, then we need to just move the corner on top of the edge and then put that back on in the slot. So we've got the final case. I don't know any specific things to do here to make it rotationless, so we do a rotation based on the edge top matching, and then it's simple. U-perm and the AUF. All right. So orange ready to go, which puts blue on a good spot to go in. So this one is easy to solve relative to each other. And then the harder thing is the green and red. Putting in blue will push green over here and red on top, which is easy then to position. So basically now I wouldn't do any specific moves. I simply just go for the orange blue. That's 2 moves. Then go for the green, 3, 4, and then the red, 5, and then orient the cross, 6 move. Let's see. This is a fairly good case, especially from this angle. This is a really good case. We've got a slotted corner and a slotted edge, so we deal with that later. And we've got a slotted edge with a side match and the corresponding corner here, and the final one is a slotted corner over here and an edge on top. So this case could be hard if you don't know what to do. So we will start with this one, and this case is easy, the blue-red case, because of the orientation. That's just L moves and U moves and R moves to insert. So I would definitely start with this case. No F moves, so this case will be easy to solve after that. But we aim for the harder ones, which is this one. From this angle it's solvable easily, but you just need to know what to do. Okay, placing the corner on the same side, picking the edge, and then inserting. That's it. With that, we inserted the corner over here, and we've been set up for a keyhole, so I would go for the keyhole to the back, which looks like moving the bottom layer just one place and then insert it like this, and that's solved. But this is a so nice case if you don't have any open slots for that, because we need an open back slot for that for sure. If you don't have that, this is kind of tricky to resolve, but really nice. But I haven't practiced that enough to be sub 1 second, but that's so nice. We simply do a M slice move away white, pick up this corner, move this way, and then M back, and then push it. And magic. I love this algorithm. I've seen it on JPerm's channel, and yeah, that's a really nice algorithm. I think I'm practicing it for 2 weeks, and I'm so slow with that, but it's so nice. I love it. Okay, this case, I've seen several inserts for this one to the back. I prefer, and I think it's a in between 10 and 15 seconds. It could be done this way, and then there might be some changes, but simply just putting it over here, one reg grip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 5.5 moves to insert. With the 2 reg grips, it's maybe 6 moves, but that's fine. We dodge the rotation, and that's important from this angle because we've got a nice case for last case, and by orientation of top layer, we will get a cross, so an easy OLL, and then the best ever PLL is an N-perm, and I've never talked about the N-perm, so I take the moment for that. Looking like a J-perm, just there is one small difference, and I just try to resolve the other cube. Okay, this J-perm and we should never miss, yeah. N-perm. This J-perm. Let's see. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. These are the 2 things for the two-side recognition. The difference is the bookends here. These 2 corners are adjacent, and these 2 are matching. If they are matching, then you have the J-perm. If not, you have the N-perm. And basically, how I do the J-perm is starting with a somewhat sledge move to the bottom. And that's the same for this one, just a soft one. So when I see this one, this is kind of, it doesn't matter where the top, the U moves are not needed. The only thing that needs to be noticed is that these are the markers. So if I resolve it from this angle, then I need a U prime in the end. So the same move, and the U prime. So the same starting move, or the feeling is the same like the J-perm, and it looks like the J-perm, but that's an N-perm, so that's how I resolve that. That's almost solved. We've got orange here. So by solving red, then blue, we'll set up green, which needs a D move, and a double move for here to push orange here back. And that's how I would do that, but that would be the first approach. Okay, the second one is red can easily set up green, and by pushing green on top of red, then just push in green and move red back. That will set up orange here, and then we insert blue and orange, and the cross is solved. And I think that's the most efficient, and finger trick wise it's a fine solution. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. 6 move is always nice for a cross, always. Okay, flipped corner here, flipped edge here, we need to seek for the corner which is slotted, so later. These two are slotted, not nice. These two are on top, and this, the green orange has the corner here. Okay, so we start with green orange, of course, because this could be too easy, or would be. Again, the edge top matches the face, the front of the cube, which means no special moves are needed for this case, but this case is simply just hard because it's in the back and it goes to the back. But resolving anything, I think resolving a case like this is worth the effort. Basically, when we pick up this, the only way without specific moves to pick up this one is with R moves, but with the sticker facing up, we can easily do the insertion. So there should be a better way to pick that up, which is picking him out and then pushing it back, and that sets up this case. So from this angle, we should go for this one and then insert it to the back. Okay, let's see if anything came up. Flipped edge over here, and the corner red on top, which means the white is facing, which means we can do the sledgehammer version, which goes like this, and that's fine for now because we did the other version before. And we have these two, and these two. These two are nice. Okay, let's see these two. This is what we do from here. Red on top, so that's basically, I don't have any nice solution to pick this up and put in the bag, but I think it's worth a regrip from here, or I think I don't have any nice solution for that. But to this one, which is basically setting up like the pair like this, then inserting like this. That will do, and this case is easy. Oh, okay. So before insertion, nothing on top is oriented edgewise. So for this, in the end, we always need to insert like a sledgehammer, and then go for this case. Instead of a dot case, this one is Z. And it's solved. Okay, these are kind of okay. We need to replace orange with red, which could be done by placing red over here, then just inserting it, and then inserting orange back to its place. And I will go for that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got this pair, it's easy. This pair is nice, and the red, and where is the corner for the red, green? It's here. Yeah, that's easy too. Okay, and this corner over here with this edge. Okay, inserting this one will not really affect anything, but this one is that's the fancy way, I think. We go to this corner and this edge, which needs a regrip like this, which sets them up. Oh, Jesus! Sets them up badly because I messed that up. Okay, and then... Alright, this one. It's what I use for this one as a recognition. Red matches the face, so this could be resolved without any F or B or special moves like M or wide moves. So if the corner is slotted and white facing down, that if the top is matching, it always means we need to move the edge to the other hand side and then resolve the case, and it looks like this. Then we have this case, which is like this, and then that one, and these two are adjacent. These are our headlights, and we've got a checkerboard here, so this is a GC. Nice. Okay guys, that's it for today, and thank you for watching. I appreciate the follows because we've got 3 followers today, and that's really nice. That adds up to 4 followers, which is cool. And yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, Old Man Cubing, and Instagram same. I appreciate the follows on those sites too. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed this session. So bye.